Oh boy. We back. Mafia Material Mobcast 52. Next story. Oklahoma BLM leader faces 450 years in fraud case. Lord Jesus, what the fuck do you do, bitch? Oh man, this golly. Let's find out what this damn girl did.
They're trying to make it to Russia.
So in the summer of 2020, millions of dollars poured into social justice organizations across America, much of it intended to bail out supporters or bail out protesters and support community programs. But in Oklahoma City, my nigga, OKC, Thunder Play, federal prosecutors say that $3.15 million was diverted into a personal ATM. You know what I mean? Today, the executive director of Black Lives Matter, Oklahoma City, Tashella T-Sherry Dickinson, is facing a federal indictment so massive it carries a theoretical maximum sentence, 450 years in prison. Now, how did a mission for justice turn into a federal fraud case? There's no fucking such thing as like justice, not the way you niggas think. But dive into this shit. So on December 3rd, 2025, a federal grand jury unsealed a 25-count indictment against Tashella Dickinson. The charges are 20 counts of wire fraud and 5 counts of money laundering. The DOJ alleges that between June 2020 and October 2025, Dickinson exploited her position as executive director of Black Lives Matter, Oklahoma City. And because the local chapter wasn't a registered 501c nonprofit, they used a fiscal sponsor called the Alliance for Global Justice to accept donations. This meant that there were strict rules that the money had to be used for tax-exempt social justice purposes. But according to the FBI and the IRS, no, them niggas don't play. That's not where the money went. No, not where it went. Where the money went? Well, the prosecutors claim that Dickinson siphoned off over $3 million in return bail checks. Essentially, when the organization paid bail for someone and that money was eventually returned by the court, it was supposed to go back into the revolving fund to help the next person. Instead, the indictment alleged that Dickinson deposited those checks into her personal bank account. You understand? Now, here's the crazy shit, right? I know a personal story about somebody who did this shit with a pimp they had. Yeah, I don't know if I really got a problem with you, Shorty. You just do a lot of goofy shit. You say a lot of goofy shit, and it just make me look at you. So, but sweetheart, do you remember the time you had a pimp and that nigga got booked, and then he sent you to pay the bond? You paid the bond. He got out, got over that case, but he had got booked again, and he needed bond again. And when that money came, because he knew it came back, he told you to take that money and put it with this other money to get his ass out of jail. But when you got the money, you went and bought Sugar Dream Cash, some sneakers, some jeans, and like whatever other little bullshit, whatever. And I think you got a phone. And then you had the hightail out there because that motherfucker wanted his money and shit like that. He was going to do something real bad to you. But yeah, that shit just reminded me of that or whatever and shit like that. You ain't do the right thing with the bail money. You supposed to put it back there, whatever, in the pot, man. Bitch, you're fucked up. But here's what the government said. This bitch bought. So she bought 6 real estate properties deeded in her own name or her company, Equity International. Damn sure ain't Ethical International. She did a little luxury traveling, had some recreational trip to Jamaica. And then she went upon the Dominican Republic. You the passport sister. You look like you gotta pay for some dick. Like every nigga that you ever had, you paid for. I bet you bought so many PS5s in your lifetime. That in my lifetime, I bought a whole lot of love. So this bitch, man. Tens of thousands of dollars in retail shopping and over $50,000 in just food and grocery deliveries. Yeah, you look at bitch. And you might be everything, but you damn sure ain't beating that food and grocery bill and shit like that. You look like you took that. She got a new car registered in her personal name, dumbass bitch. The defense or whatever. So Dickerson has since been released on conditions and maintains her innocence. In a Facebook Live video, she told her supporters that she was safe and had confidence in her team, even suggesting that these type of legal challenges are proof of her effectiveness as an activist. I guess, like, I mean, yeah, because, you know, like, I believe all of you activists are just in it for the tax-free income and the opportunity to steal. So, I mean, yeah, like, your effectiveness, you stole $3 million and anything like that or whatever. Like, you definitely got a future in politics. Well, I mean, I guess you're not that good. Like, you kind of like will be in a D league since you got caught. Now, it's important to note that, you know, Black Lives Matter, the Global Network Foundation, has distanced itself, stating that they operate independently from local chapters, like the one in OKC. Oh, OKC, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to do the same thing or whatever since, you know, not going, niggas ain't let Diddy shit. You try to do the same thing that Harlem trying to do to Diddy. You trying to do the same thing Philly was down there trying to do to Meek Mill every time he went on Twitter trying to clear up some shit about Diddy. Got it. That's what going on. This highlights, you know, a massive issue that we've seen recently, the struggle for financial transparency. And, you know, in the, you know, decentralized movements and all of this shit. Now, the legal reality, you know, what if this bitch really spent 450 years in prison? Like, the wire fraud carried 20 years. And she got 20 counts, so that's 400 years, right? The money laundering is 5 counts, 10 years each. I mean, that total to the 50. That's how they got, you know, anything. Now, while 450 is the statutory maximum, federal sentencing guidelines rarely reach these heights unless you out here smacking shit. You know what I mean? Especially for a first-time non-violent offender. However, $3 million on the line, 25 federal counts. If convicted, she's definitely looking at a significant amount of time, behind that wall. Now, this case raises, big questions about accountability. When people donate to a cause, they expect their money to go to the community and not personal real estate portfolios and all that shit. So, some people are asking, is this a targeted attack on an activist or a clearing out case of financial betrayal? What y'all think in the comments? Because I think that the bitches wanted to steal $3 million and turn the fuck up. That's what I think.
I don't see why motherfuckers would think that she'd do the right thing. She two-faced.
You say something, man. I don't trust.
The bitch is a woman. The next thing you know, she come outside like a man.
I told you, I don't believe nobody who say that they are activists or want to help the community and shit like that. I think you want some tax-free money. And I don't knock the hustle. Just like, listen, you have to be smart enough to know, like, you got to know the foxes from the hens, man. You got to know the wolf from the sheep. Because how else are you going to protect the wolf and the sheep? Just imagine you call yourself the good shepherd, trying to protect all these sheep, and then my wolf-natured ass pop up, and you call yourself like, oh, come into the flock, I'll protect you. Oh boy, this nigga just invited me to dinner. I'm about to eat all this shit. Like, trying to save the motherfucking world and shit like that, giving a fuck when it ain't your turn. It'll never be my turn, nigga. I'll be like that goddamn Uno card or whatever. Happy as hell to get that shit when it be time to give a fuck about that nigga. There's some shit I give a fuck about, but like in the grand scale of things, like I give a fuck on my own terms. Like you ain't gonna make me feel like I'm obligated to like show some kind of compassion. I've overcome too much to have that much empathy. You know what I'm saying? Cry about it or die about it, or slide about it. But yeah, that's what y'all get though for all that we shall overcome shit. You know what I'm saying? Like but when I first seen like Black Lives Matter, I said, damn, my life matters. My life matters. Is that motherfucker try to do something for me, trust me, y'all will probably be marching for bail money before y'all be marching for justice. Cause if I can help it, I ain't going. I am not going. I ain't putting my motherfucking hands up. You know what I mean? None of that shit. I know the procedure. Know the procedure already. Interlocking fingers and all that dumb shit. Yeah, I know what the fuck going on.
You thought she was slick?
Huh?
Now they got her ass and some shit.
You said what?
Said she thought she was slick, but now they got her ass and some shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. You went from Black Lives Matter, and now your black ass might be close to life. You understand what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta worry about
see if it matters.
Gotta worry about
you gonna see if that shit matters when your ass is gone. Shit. Yeah, he took the people money, man. And you know, it's just like Oklahoma City. I mean, it's bad enough. You would have thought about like shit, everything that happened in Tulsa. And your ass out here taking shit from black people too. Ain't that about a bitch? Big bitch too. Hey, you wanna know something? No, I just realized looking at this picture, this bitch got a chin for every million she stole. That's fucking crazy.
I know she done body slammed about 2 niggas before.
It ain't body slam shit or whatever, but a hamburger, nigga.
Some skinny nigga thought he was gonna knock her ass out. She scoop slammed that nigga.
The judge about to body slam that gavel on her ass, I think.
That bitch be, yeah, I guarantee you she get dressed and put on the bodysuit, she really look like Bam Bam Bigelow.
Hey, yo, you know what would be crazy though? The Trump pardon this bitch and not Diddy. Well, he always said he ain't gonna pardon Diddy.
He been said that. Diddy shouldn't start talking shit about him.
Oh man.
That's a lesson in life, folks. Relationships take you further than money.
Yeah. Yeah, very true.
Learned that from a real OG in my hood. God bless the dead EP.
No lie told. But yeah, man. That's what's going on with that. Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 52. Nigga World and named this shit the Sean Bell edition. Lord Jesus. Oh man, long live Sean Bell. That was a crazy story. You know what? I was thinking about this shit did make me think. You know, because there's a lot of like wild shit that happened, you know, in the history of New York. Like we should, like I might start doing like a throwback Thursday, like you know what I mean, like on Thursday, like we might just do like a throwback story or some crazy shit that happened in the city before you know niggas was doing content and all that shit, or before content was even a thing. And you know, actually do like a little reaction and shit. You know what I'm saying? Unpack some of the most infamous moments in the city. Shit went crazy. And you know, we was outside for a lot of that shit, so
hell yeah.
That should be kind of, you know, that should be kind of cool. You know?